Hey everyone, it's JeremyTechno. Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. In the last episode, we did the 3 challenge games we were required to do. Beat the rival battle, which was Silver the Hedgehog, and beat the boss, which was the Egg Dragoon. In this episode, it's the finale. This is the final episode. Well, not really, because we do have a bonus episode after this, but in terms of the main game, this is the finale. Now, this wasn't the final boss by any means of stretch, because there is this. Now, in order to beat the game, you have to obviously beat every level, which obviously, how would you get here if you didn't do that? But you need all the Chaos Emeralds, and honestly, the only ones you would miss if you didn't do anything else were the rival battles. So the rival battles are required to do, but really they're a lot of fun. Why wouldn't you do them? But yes, yeah. So basically, the challenge the Chaos Emeralds you collect goes into these gears, and obviously, this is another supersonic final boss. I mean, it's obvious. If you're collecting the 7 Chaos Emeralds, it's a supersonic final boss. It's obvious. There's no brainer. I'm not really spoiling it because, really, it's a no-brainer. What's annoying, though, is you have to fill every one of these up. And it takes a long time. I don't know why this thing goes so slow. You're better just going up like this. And just, okay, Sonic, listen. Jump. Okay, you know what? Fuck you, Sonic. I'm just gonna do this. I actually didn't know that. So when you put a Chaos Emerald in a gear, every other gear stops. That's annoying. That really is annoying. Okay, then. Not big deal. Not terribly big deal. Put that Chaos Emerald in. We only have 2 more left. Goody. God, this is really slow. But this is the finale after all we're doing is the boss fight, and we are going to watch the credits, so this episode shouldn't be that long, right? I don't know. But in that Chaos Emerald, I did, oh my god, no. Okay, at least I managed to get on that platform. I didn't want to basically do all that over again. God, that would have been horrible. Great, I have to wait. Actually, I think this gear goes faster than the others. It might be my imagination, but I think it is. Anyways, we're at the final gear. The final countdown. Gear, can you please go a little faster? Okay, jump. And final Chaos Emerald. And with every Chaos Emerald in every gear, and the gears start to move, it unlocks the final boss battle. And we get the result for this game. Now, I am going to say this right now. This Sonic game probably has the worst story in any Sonic, one of the worst stories, because the game practically has no story. But even then, this is still my favorite Sonic game, and honestly, it's due to the gameplay alone. Like, the story, I don't care about story in Sonic games. I really don't. But this does have one of the worst stories. However, this also has, in my opinion, one of the worst final bosses in any Sonic game. Even then, it's still my favorite Sonic game. Actually, I do want to bring that up a little bit. When I say this is my favorite Sonic game, it is, but it's actually tied with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So, really, Sonic Generations and Sonic 3 and Knuckles are my 2 favorite Sonic games. I always flip-flop between them, so I'm not sure what my favorite is. But either way, let's jump in and see what the final boss fight is.
Okay, whatever you are, if you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they? They are insignificant. You've got the power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic!
Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
I know it's cheesy and all, but I love it when Sonic's friend says, "You can do it." I don't know, I think it's really cool.
Time to scramble some Eggman, Super Sonic style.
And both modern and classic Sonic turn into Super Sonic using the 7 Chaos Emeralds and battle the Time Eater. And yes, the boss is called Time Eater, being controlled by Dr. Eggman. Well, both modern and classic Dr. Eggman. And yeah, this boss fight sucks. This is easily the worst final boss fight. And I honestly think Sega ran out of time making this game because, you know, this is the anniversary game. This is a game celebrating Sonic's 20th anniversary. And they had to bring, you know, they had to release the game in 2011 to celebrate his anniversary because 2011 was his 20th anniversary. And I felt like they could have easily, I felt like that they could have made this boss fight a lot better. Alright, sorry for the cut there, but I actually need to redo this because something happened. But anyways, this boss fight is really bad. I don't like it at all. Because the thing is, they don't even tell you what to do, and it's just difficult to do. And it's not even that it's difficult because it's hard and you can do it. No, it's difficult because it's just unfair. And basically, all you have to do is hold down square and homing attack on him. Easy, right? No. Because as you can see, you are Super Sonic, and with Super Sonic, if you don't know anything about Super Sonic, in order to beat him, you need to have rings. And as you can see, you're on a strict time limit because you only have 50 rings when you start out. And it's just like, how are you supposed to do this with 50 rings? And there are rings scattered around the level, but they're extremely hard to grab. As you can see, I already only have 20 rings left, and I don't see any rings at all. Now, if you boost to rings, you can easily get them. But, like, I can never get close to him, like you can see. You can switch perspective by pressing triangle. And really what this does is to get closer to him. But it really doesn't help at all. So you can switch and go after him now. But it doesn't matter because I already have 5 rings. And there's no more rings in sight. And it's just really, really tough. Oh my god, there was just rings there too. Yep, I failed. And because I died, I won't get an S ring, so I have to quit the stage. You see what I mean with this? Let's try again. Alright, let's try this again. Now, I actually like tapping square, because when you tap square, I feel like you go a little faster, but I'll just hold it down. Now, like I said, when you press triangle and switch into the 2D perspective, it doesn't do anything. Honestly, the best that it does, in my opinion, is to get you a little closer to him, but you can't even attack him in the 2D section. You have to attack him in the 3D section, meaning the 2D section is pretty much useless. And I hate how he always just moves away from you. It's so freaking annoying. Okay, X. Damn it, you see what I mean, right? Okay, come on, go to him, please! Sonic, please. Oh my god, Sonic, please. Sonic, please do this. I'm trying, Amy. Also, you can see characters talk to you, and it is a little annoying, because they all talk to you at once. You see what I mean? It's so hard. I can't get to the middle of him. And I'm not collecting any rings because I'm trying to focus on this. Come on, come on, come on. Hit him! Okay, I did. And when he does this, he busts out rings. Make sure you boost so you can grab all these rings. When you boost, rings will automatically attract to you. However, I don't even think I grabbed any of those, and I only have 20 rings left. Now, he has 3 hits, as with every boss fight, and pretty much whenever you defeat him, I guess he changes eras, but it doesn't really matter. Now, let's switch perspectives so we can try to get to him easier. See, we already have 18 rings left, and there's no rings in sight, meaning I'm going to die because of the rings. I honestly think the rings should be... Fuck! You saw that, right? Like, they were just rings, and I missed it. And it's not even my own fault, because I'm nowhere near it. And I'm gonna die. If rings could come really quickly, that would be great, but I doubt it. Great. 3, 2. You see? There were rings right there, but I missed it because it was too high up. This is why I hate this fight so much. And it's not even that hard. I mean, it is, but it's just so unfair, and it's so convoluted, and you don't know what to do. And even when you try to do it, like I said, the thing is, when you go and homing attack on him, it's like you're trying to homing attack on him, but it won't go. Like, it won't respond. What I actually had to do was I had to hold down the square button and the X button at the same time, so I had to boost and homing attack at the same time. And it's just so annoying because you have to do that in order to even get close to him. Because what happens is, when you see the green reticle and press X to homing attack, when you go to homing attack, sometimes you don't connect with him and you lose your boost, so you go back and you have to redo it. So I just hold down the boost button while homing attack, and I just pray that it works. Even when it does work, you need to collect rings, and there's like no rings in sight, and when there is, it's so hard to get. It's so annoying. I don't really want to end the finale off negative notes, but this boss is not really that good, and I feel like they could have did a much better job on it. Cause it's really not a fair boss, and I feel like they could have did so much better. And I just don't like it. I don't know. Either way, I'm just trying to get to his core and homing attack on him. I'm gonna try to get rings. It's really hard to get rings in this boss fight because there are barely any rings, and whenever there is, like, you can never get them. You see, there was just rings below me and I couldn't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna switch perspectives so I can get closer to him. Rings! Okay, sweet. I did get rings at least. So let's actually switch perspectives so I can get a little closer to him. God, do you see how annoying this is? Rings! Okay, it looks like I'm doing a little better on rings, but I'm not even getting close to him. And honestly, getting an S rank on him is honestly not that hard, surprisingly, which is really nice. All you have to do is really beat him and try not to take too long. It took me many times to beat this boss, but I kept restarting because I kept dying. The one time I did beat him, I did get an S rank. So an S rank is not that hard, it's just annoying because you have to keep battling him. Okay. Okay, come on. Get to him, Sonic, please! Thank you, okay. 2 more hits. God, and we do have quite a bit of rings too, so honestly, hopefully this is when we beat him. We do have 78 rings, so we do have quite a bit of rings, so hopefully we get him quickly. I really hope we do, because I don't want to redo this boss fight over and over again. Like I said, I don't want to end this awesome game on a negative note, but it's just this boss fight is, in my opinion, just horrible. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of other boss fight in Sonic games I feel like are much better than this. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, I'll switch. God. Okay, at least I got some rings, but although I am wasting some, so I should be careful. God, like this is ridiculous. I'm gonna switch again. Can I please go down? God. Okay, I only have 50 rings. Where are the rings? Okay, I'll do a homing shot. There are the rings. Sweet, I actually got... Okay, I'm doing really good on the rings for some reason, which is really nice. I'm not complaining, but still. So, now let's go in the middle again. Come on. Sonic, homing attack in his core. Please. I want to get this over with, Sonic. Please. Homing attack on the core. Homing attack on the core. Homing attack on the core. Thank you. Okay, one more hit. I'm not gonna jinx it, but we're doing really good. Okay. I cannot believe how good I'm actually doing. I have plenty of rings. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, this is the most rings I have ever gotten in this boss fight, so I'm really happy. Even though I've been complaining this entire time, I'm actually a little happy. I don't know how I'm doing this, and I'm probably never gonna be able to do it in my life again, but I'm doing alright. I really hope I did not just screw myself over. And I am trying to look for rings. Okay, I'll switch. Like I said, you cannot attack him to my knowledge when you're in 2D. Also, he slows down time, which is really annoying because it basically doesn't do anything. It literally just slows down your progress. And it's just annoying. Alright. I don't care about lasers. I just want to get close to him. I just want to defeat him right now, please. Okay. Is there any rings? I want some rings. Doesn't seem like there's any rings around, which... Okay, I swear, if I... Stop slowing down time. My god, this doesn't affect the battle. It just drags it on. Stop this. God damn, this is just annoying. I gotta say that's one of the worst attacks because it doesn't even affect you. It just makes the fight go longer, and it's annoying. Please just homing attack. Please, right there. Right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can do this. Come on. Come on. We're right there. We're right there. Come on, Sonic. 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 Please. Sonic. Sonic. Come on. You can do this. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Now, we have to do one final blow. With Dr. Eggman's, with both Classic and Modern Dr. Eggman's last breath. Oh, my bad. I was calling the R2 ones, but my bad. With Modern and Classic Dr. Eggman's last attack, he shoots a fireball, and you reflect it using your supersonic powers, and you reflect it back at him and defeat him. Oh my god, that went a lot better than I expected, I gotta admit. Wow, I'm actually really proud of myself. And we got an S rank. There was no question about it. Oh my god, I am so happy. That was really good. Okay. With that out of the way, we finally beat Time Eater and we finally beat Sonic Generations. I am very pleased. I gotta say, that's easily my best boss run ever. I am really happy.
Still warm. Time travel. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. He collects how many? Wow, where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our ride!
great.
Isn't that sweet? So classic Sonic and classic Tails goes back into the past. And Sonic gets to finally celebrate his 20th birthday. Well, not really 20th birthday, because I'm pretty sure he's still the same age as when he was originally. I'm pretty sure Sonic's supposed to be 15. Either way, we completed Sonic Generations, and I love the credit sequence because it shows every Sonic game, well, every Sonic game that was represented in this game. So the 9 games that was represented. Basically, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic 2006, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Colors. And then finally, this game. Anyways, my thoughts on the Let's Play. I thought this Let's Play was actually really good. I'm going to say this right now. It is a lot better than my first Let's Play. I actually went back and watched my first Let's Play, and it's amazing how much I've actually changed from my first Let's Play. My first Let's Play, like, my god, the audio and gameplay were not synced at all. You can hear a lot of background noise. Now, I gotta admit, with Sonic Generations Episode 2, I actually moved everything into my basement, so there's not that much sound anymore, which is good. Meaning, if you're wondering why you don't hear anything in the background anymore, like my dog's barking, it's because I moved in the basement and you can't hear them anymore. Also, I feel like my editing skills has gotten really better, so I feel like my video quality has increased immensely. So I'm really happy about that. So overall, I find this Let's Play to be really good. I really liked how I advanced as a Let's Player, and I really hope I continue Let's Playing. And I gotta say, I got a couple subscribers, which I'm really happy about. Now, for people watching this, do not skip the credit sequence, or if you do, skip to the end, because there is another cutscene after this, and I will be reading off Dr. Eggman's bio, so do tune in for that. Also, this isn't the final episode. While this is the finale, I do have a bonus episode, and like I said earlier, basically how I'm going to be doing my Let's Plays is that whenever I do a Let's Play of a game, I'm going to 100% it, but I'm also going to show off everything there is to do in the game. And I feel like that not many people do that. I mean, really, whenever someone Let's Plays a game, at most they'll 100% it, but they won't show off everything in the game. And I feel like that's a good way of showing it, because while the main game is good, there are a lot of stuff that developers put in the game that you should enjoy, and I feel like no one really shows it off. So, I am going to have a bonus episode where basically I'm going to be showing off bonus content that I didn't show, such as the skills, as well as other stuff, and I'm going to be showing off the online mode, because there actually is an online mode to this game, and I want to show it off, because it's actually pretty cool. So, do tune in for that, because it's a really good bonus episode. But yeah, so everybody's just watching the credits. What do I feel about Sonic Generations? I really like this game. I've said this many times. I've said this is my favorite Sonic game. However, I'm honestly going to say it's probably one of my favorites because, honestly, I always switch between this game and Sonic 3 and Knuckles being my favorites. I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles a lot, and I feel like it's the best Sonic game. There are a lot of people who say Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the best Sonic game. I disagree with that completely. While Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is amazing, Sonic 3 and Knuckles blows it out of the water completely. But I feel like Sonic Generations is really good. I really like Sonic's gameplay, and I feel like this is easily the best 3D Sonic gameplay. I do wish the Spin Dash returned, but apparently Spin Dash did return in Lost Road, which is good. And personally, I actually wish that both the Boost and Spin Dash would be used in Sonic's gameplay. Wouldn't it be cool if Sonic, uses the Spin Dash, and as he's in the ball using the Spin Dash, you press the boost button and you're boosting and spin dashing, and that's the most Sonic could speed? That would be so awesome. But sadly, I don't think Sega will be able to do that, or not be able to do it, but just will choose not to, which sucks. But oh well. But I do like this game a lot, and I feel like this Sonic gameplay was really good. I love Sonic Colors, and that is actually another Sonic game I do on a Let's Play. And I feel like Sonic Colors gameplay was really good, and I feel like Sonic Generations basically enhanced the gameplay, and it just made the game so much better. And Sonic Generations, like I said, is an amazing Sonic game, and I'm happy this is my first Sonic Let's Play. This Sonic game is, like I said, my favorite, and it's a really good Sonic game, and I don't know, it really is good, and I just love it a lot. And I encourage everyone to get this game. For example, if you never played a Sonic game, I would say either start with the classic games, or start with Colors and Generations. If you have a PS3 or Xbox 360, or even a PC, because this game actually released on the PC, get Sonic Generations. If you have a Wii or Wii U, get Sonic Colors. Or get both if you have both consoles, because honestly both our games are amazing. I prefer Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations is the better game in my opinion. But both games are still really good. But yeah, the credits are not over. We still have 2 more games to look at. What else? There's honestly not that much to say. I mean, I'm really happy how this Let's Play turned out. There were a few moments that I think should have been done better. For example, the first episode was a bit iffy. I mean, the first episode of Sonic Generations was the last episode, and where I recorded, you know, basically before I recorded in my room, and you can hear my dogs bark. And even in the first episode of Sonic Generations, you heard my dog bark. Starting from episode 2, I moved down to my basement and started recording here, which is a lot better. But even then, I feel like my editing skills didn't really started getting really good, starting with like episode, like, I think 6 maybe. But even then, I feel like the Let's Play is really good, and I feel like there are a lot of great moments in this Let's Play, a lot of fails, which is really good, and just a lot of awesome moments. And I don't know, I love Sonic a lot, and I really hope Sonic comes back to glory again, because Sonic is really, it's a really good game, and it's sad that people don't really like Sonic anymore. I'm actually pretty excited about playing Sonic Off-Road. I don't have a Wii U yet, but I do want to get a Wii U eventually. And when I do, I'm going to get Sonic Lost World, and we'll see how the game is. I really hope that Sonic Lost World is a good game. I mean, I've played the demo at GameStop, and I liked it, but who knows? I mean, apparently the game gets worse later on, which is really weird, but we'll see. Anyways, the credits are almost over because we have the final game, Sonic Colors. Like I said, I really like the Sonic game. I am going to Let's Play Sonic Colors eventually, because I like Sonic Colors a lot. So, I can't wait to actually Let's Play that. But yeah. I really hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play, because, you know, I did get all the red rings, and, you know, there have actually been some people commenting saying that they did have trouble with all the red rings, and I did help them, which is really nice to know, because, you know, the red rings are quite difficult to get, and I'm happy I did help you guys out. And I also got every S rank. Yes, every single level rival and boss fight, I got an S rank on, and I think I did a pretty good job, you know? I'm proud of myself. Anyways, now they show off every Sonic game one last time. And yes, happy 20th birthday, Sonic. Hopefully you can go on for 30 years. Seriously, I love Sonic. Sonic has its ups and downs, but I really like Sonic a lot. Anyways, the final cutscene of the game, folks, and is arguably one of the best cutscenes in the entire Sonic series. I just love it a lot.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here! Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
And now we got the custom skills Supersonic. Yes, once you beat the game, you can finally play Supersonic in every level. And also, I love that cutscene. Just the fact that the two Dr. Eggmans are arguing is just really, really cool. Anyways, before we end the episode, it's time to read Dr. Eggman's bio. Yes, the great doctor himself. I swear, Dr. Eggman is easily one of the best villains of all time, and easily the best character in the Sonic series. I love him so much. He's a really cool character. But yeah, let's read his bio. Also, we unlocked the skill Time Break. Cool. Now, let's read his bio. the final bio of the game, Dr. Eggman. With an amazing 300 IQ, Dr. Eggman uses his scientific genius and robotic expertise to create weapons and gadgets in his bid to take over the world and build Eggman Land. However, Dr. Eggman's schemes are foiled at every turn by Sonic and his friends. Also, I forgot to mention this, but you can actually switch between classic and modern Sonic and the classic forms of the characters that were shown in this game between them. And remember in the first episode when I read the bio for Sonic and Tails, they were in the classic forms. That's just because I never switched the characters. So yes, so Sonic has classic and modern form, as well as Tails. And even Dr. Eggman. Just wanted to show that off because I forgot to mention that. Sadly, none of the other characters does. I thought it would have been really cool to see a classic Knuckles or a classic Amy, but whatever. Either way, that's it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, but it's not over yet because there is one more bonus episode. So, with that in mind, I've been JeremyTechno, and I'll see you guys in the bonus episode. See you guys then.